Good morning, everybody, and welcome to today's maths lesson. And it's Friday today. So let's get started and see what we're going to need for today's maths lesson. Now, today, as always, we will need our whiteboard and our pen. We will need a pencil and your workbook or paper. You will need some tens and ones equipment, just like we've been using all week, and 100 square, and there's one of those in your work packs. So pause the video if you need to collect anything. We'll get going as soon as you're ready. Okay then, let's get going with our game to warm us up. And all this week we have been playing Mr. Williams's House of Games. And we've got one game left to play today. So let's see what today's game is. Today's game is called Dim Sums. Dim Sums is Chinese food, but I think it means something different in this game. Let's see what this is all about. Okay, so to play this game, we've got to find out what the missing numbers could be. That's the name of the game. And in order to work out the missing numbers, we're going to have 15 seconds to do it. Hopefully that's going to be long enough. And you will see that these are our missing numbers. Question mark at question mark equals 10. What are those two question marks? What are the two missing numbers? Well, we've got to use the clues to work them out. So here, one of the possible missing numbers could be the sides in a circle. How many sides does a circle have? Well, a circle has a side that goes round and round and round forever. So a circle has got one side. So that missing that number could be 1. Then the next one says little pigs. And we know, remember, we had this in our game earlier in the week. There are 3 little pigs. So that number is 3. Then we've got the ugly sisters. Now, if you remember the story of Cinderella, there were 2 ugly sisters. So that number could be 2. And then we've got the days of the week. And there are 7 days of the week. So which of those 2 numbers could fit in to our missing numbers there? 2 numbers that add together to make 10. So we've got 1, 3, 2, and 7. Well, it can't be 1 and 3. That wouldn't be enough. Or 1 and 2, or 3 and 2. So it's got to be 7. What goes with 7 to make 10? 7 days of the week plus 3 little pigs. So that's our missing numbers. Days of the week plus the little pigs equals 10. So that's how the game works. Are you ready to play? Here we go. So what could the missing numbers be? So we have got our possible answers. Sides in a hexagon. Hexagons have got 6 sides. Days of the week, we've just seen that one. Toes on a foot. I think you'll be able to count how many toes you got on your foot. Or corners in a square. 15 seconds. What are the 2 missing numbers? And they have to add together to make 12. Okay, have you managed to work it out? Well, it was quite a tricky one, wasn't it? Now, we have got 7 days of the week and 5 toes on the foot. 7 and 5 make 12. So it's days of the week plus toes on a foot make 12. Well done if you got that one. Let's try another one. Okay, we've got a multiplication one now. And the answer is 15. So the possible things that could go in here, the possible missing numbers are sides in a circle, just 1. Toes on a foot, I think you know how many there are there. The ugly sisters and the little pigs. What are the 2 missing numbers? So you've got 15 seconds to work it out. Okay, we've got, if it was sides in a circle, because it's only 1 times anything, it would have to be 1 times 15. So we haven't got a 15 in there. It can't be that. What do you think? Well, I know my 5 times table, and I know that 3 lots of 5 make 15. So it is little pigs times toes on a foot. 3 times 5 is 15. Well done if you got it right. Okay, let's try another one. What's the missing number this time? Oh, it's a divide one, and the answer is 3. So let's have a little look. We've got sides in a hexagon. Hexagon has got 6 6 sides. Toes and a foot, 5 toes and a foot. Ugly sisters, and little pigs, 3. You got 15 seconds. What divided by what equals 3? What could it be? Any ideas? Okay, this was a tricky one, wasn't it? Time is up. But how many sides has a hexagon got? 6. How many ugly sisters? 2. So sides and hexagon divided by ugly sisters. 6 divided by 2 would be 3. Well done if you got that one right. Okay, let's do another one. What is the missing number this time? It's a takeaway. And the answer is 3. Something take away something is 3. And we've got little pigs, toes on a foot, corners in a square, days of the week. 15 seconds to work it out. Okay, time's up. Have we managed to work this one out? Well, there are 7 days of the week. There are 4 corners in a square. So it's 7 take away 4 days of the week. Take away corners in a square to make 3. And here we go. This is our last one today. What could the missing number be? Something add something equals 5. We've got little pigs, toes on a foot, corners in a square, or ugly sisters. Here's your 15 seconds. Okay, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time is up. Well, 2 numbers that add together to make 5. We've got ugly sisters, 2 of them. Little pigs, 3 of those. It was 2 add 3 equals 5. Wow, that was quite a tricky challenge today, wasn't it? I hope you did okay with that. Well done. I hope you've enjoyed playing our House of Games. But now we need to carry on with the rest of our maths lesson. And today we are asking, how do brilliant mathematicians calculate number bonds to 100? Well, we've done lots of work on our number bonds to 10, and we use them quite a lot in working out calculations. But number bonds to 100 today. But let's recap on number bonds to 10. We've got 6 pictures there. We've got 3 pictures of trees that have got birds in, and then we've got 3 pictures of some different dots, some red and yellow dots. And I'm going to give you 2 minutes to see if you can work out which of those pictures show number bonds to 10. So pause the video while you work it out. Okay, have you managed to do it? Let's see, which of these pictures show number bonds to 10? Well, that first tree, we've got 3 birds on one side and 3 birds on the other side. So that's not number bonds to 10 because 3 and 3 is 6. In the next tree, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 birds on the left-hand side, and we've got 4 birds on the right-hand side, 6 and 4. That does make 10. That's number bonds to 10. What about the next tree? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 birds on the left, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 birds on the right. 5 and 4, that doesn't make 10. No. What about the yellow dots and the red dots down on the corner, down on the left there? We've got 8 yellow dots and 2 red ones. Yes, they're number bonds to 10. What about the next one? 4 red ones and 6 yellow ones. 4 and 6 are number bonds to 10. And then what about the last one? How many red ones are there? There's 5 red ones. And how many yellow? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 5 and 7. No, that makes 12. That's not number bonds to 10. So well done if you spotted those ones. And we're going to use our number bonds to 10 to help us today. Sunny has got a square here, and he has coloured in some of the squares. How many has he shaded? How many has he coloured in? Well, let's work this out together. Let's see how many squares there are across. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 squares across. Do I need to keep counting all of the squares across to see how many he has shaded? 11, 12, 13, 14. No, I don't. Because I know there's 10 across, I can now count in tens. So I know I've got 10, 20, 30, 40. He has shaded 40 squares. I wonder, how many squares has Sunny not shaded? Well, again, we don't need to count them all up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because we know there's 10 across. So we could count up 10, 20, 30. We could count like that. Or we could think, well, there's 100 altogether there, and we know that 40 is shaded. So how many is not shaded would be 100 take away 40. What number goes with 40 to make 100? There are 60 there. 40 and 60 make 100. So there are 60 not shaded. Using our number bonds could help with that. If you know that 4 add 6 makes 10, that will help you to know that 40 add 60 makes 100. We can write this down as a number sentence. 40 add 60 makes 100. 40 and 60 are number bonds to 100. Oh, look, here's our friend Molly. She's done some shading as well. She's used green to colour in her squares. How many squares has Molly shaded? Well, we know that there's 10 across. So if we count them up, we've got 10, 20, 30, 40. But then look, we've got some more. We've got 1, 2, 3 more. So we know we've got 40 and 3, which is 43. How many squares has Molly not shaded? That's a bit trickier than Sunny's square, isn't it? Oh, let's have a little look. So that line where Molly has got 3 shaded, the rest of that there, how many squares is that? Well, we could use our number bonds to 10 here, couldn't we? 3 add 7 make 10. So that's 7 squares. So how many have we got left? We've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 there. So the squares that Molly hadn't shaded, we had 7 and 50. And 7 and 50 is 57. 50 and 7 is 57. We can write that as a number sentence now, can't we? To show how many squares she shaded. 43 were shaded, 57 weren't shaded, and altogether that makes 100. 43 at 57 is 100. Okay, here's 2 more for you to look at. The first one with our yellow one, we have shaded in groups of 10. That one's a little easier. Then the next one with our blue squares, we have coloured in some rows of complete 10s, but also another row as well. We've coloured in just 1 square. So pause the video, see if you can work out in each of those squares how many are shaded, plus how many are not shaded, and how many there are altogether. Now, these have all got 100 squares in total. So we always know the answer is going to be 100. But what are the 2 missing numbers? How many are shaded and how many aren't? Pause the video whilst you work it out. Okay, let's have a little look at the answer. So on the yellow one, we have got 80, which are shaded, and 20, which are not shaded. 80 add 20 is 100. Then on the next one, well, we've got, let's see how many complete rows of 10 we've got. We've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, and then we've got one more. We've got 61 shaded. So how many are not shaded? Well, we've got 9 left in that row, and then 30 more. So that's 61 add 39 is 100. Did you manage to get those right? I hope so. Let's see. Let's look at this one. Now, Molly has made a number. There's her number. She's made these with her 10s and 1s. Maybe you could make them with your 10s and 1s. Sunny's also made a number. His number's hidden. We don't know what it is yet. But he knows that his number adds together with Molly's number to make 100. What do you think Sunny's number is? Perhaps you could make it with your 10s and 1s. You could start off by using your 1s to make Molly's number, to make Molly's 1s up to 10, and then add on the rest of the 10s. What number has he made? Well, Let's start with those ones. So we need 6 more ones to go with Molly's 4 ones. That would make a 10, wouldn't it? 6 and 4 make 10. And then all together, we've got that 10, plus we've got 3 other 10s. So that would be a total of 40. So how many more 10s do we need? If we had one more 10, that would be 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So Sonny's number is 66. He's got 6 10s and 6 ones. Here's another challenge for you now. Wilf, Sonny, and Molly are trying to work out the missing number. 39 plus something equals 100. Wilf says he hasn't got any cubes to help him, so he can't use his cubes to work this out. Molly says, she knows that 39 add 1 is equal to 40. Oh, that could help us out, couldn't it? So 39 add 1 is equal to 40. I wonder what Sonny thinks. Oh, Sonny knows that 40 add 60 is equal to 100. So this 39, add 1 would be 40, add 60 would be 100. So Wilf is saying 39, add 1, add 60 is equal to 100. I think they're all getting an idea of what the mystery number is. Oh, they've all got it. The missing number must be 61. Oh, well done, Wilf, Sonny, and Molly. Good work. Okay, here are some missing numbers for you to work out. And you can use your your 10s and 1s if you want to, but you could try and use that idea that Wilf and Molly and Sonny just did. Start by looking at the 1s, make it up to the next 10s number, then add on the 10s to make it up to 100. Pause the video here whilst you work them out. I think about 5 minutes should be enough time. Okay, good luck. See you in a moment. Okay, how did you get on? Let's go through them. So the first one, 31 add something is 100. Well, 31 add 9 would be 40, and 40 add 60 is 100. So that one is 69. 58 add what is 100? 58 add 2 is 60, and 60 add 40 is 100. So that one's 42. This one, did it trick you? Because we've swapped around where the equal sign is. This time we've got 100 equals 92, add something. Well, we just need to add 8 1s onto that to make it up to 100, don't we? What about the next one? 50 add something is 100. 50 add what is 100? 50 add 50 is 100. And then the last one, 1 add what is 100? The easiest way to work this one out wouldn't be to try and keep adding on to 1. It would be to think, I can use the inverse. I know that 1 less than 100 is 99. So 1 add 99 is 100. Well done if you got those correct. Now, Wilf, Sonny, and Molly are trying to work out the missing number here. 100 take away 42 equals what? And they can use their number bonds to work this out, I think. 100 take away 40 is equal to 60. Molly says 60 take away 2 is equal to 58. Oh, so I can see what they've done. First of all, they've taken away the 40. Then they've taken away the 2. So we've taken away 40 to make 60, taken away the 2 to make 58. So Sonny is saying 100 take away 42 must be equal to 58. Well done, all of you. You worked as a team to work that one out. Fantastic. Now it's your turn to be fantastic. 3 challenges for you today, as always, our green one, our yellow one, and our pink one. So the green one, you can all do the green one. We're going to use our number bonds to find numbers up to 100, missing numbers, but they're all going to just be 10s numbers. Then our middle yellow challenge, we've got to complete the number bonds to 100, but we will need to be adding together 10s and 1s here. And then our extra challenge, which some of you also might want to try, is exploring some number bonds problems. I will talk through them one by one, and you can pause the video at the right time. So Here's our first challenge. All of these are just using our tens numbers. So you can all have a go at this one. Pause the video if you want to do this. 10 minutes should be enough to do it. Good luck with that. Okay, on to our yellow challenge, which most of you will be able to complete. We've got some missing numbers here. So the first three, well, A and B, rather, you are just using tens numbers, but then you need to start using tens and ones. Pause the video if you want to try these ones. Then finally, on to our pink challenge. We've got 3 questions for you to try your maths brain out. So the first one says, true or false? You can't make 100 by adding 3 odd numbers. You have got to prove if this is true or false. And the way to prove it is by trying some different calculations, maybe 3 or 4, to prove if it's true or false. Then the next one says, fill in the boxes to make this correct. Something, take away something. Oh, what's that sign in the middle? That's our greater than sign. So whatever's on that side is greater than whatever's on this side. So it's greater than 100, take away something. Now, there are lots and lots and lots of answers. Oh, you could have hundreds of answers for this one. So see if you can do it about 5 or 6 different ways to make that one work. Then finally, the next one says, use these facts, these are our number bonds to 10, to help you work out the number bonds to 20 and then the number bonds to 100. So have a go at those ones. As always, there are some extra challenges on the website. Our address is down the bottom there. So pause the video if you want to try these. Hopefully 10 minutes should be enough time for them. We'll go through all the answers in just a second. Okay, here we go. Our first challenge. 100 take away 10 is 90. 30 add 70 is 100. 50 add 50 is 100. 100 take away 20 is 80. 100 take away 40 is 60. And 100 equals, oh, look at that one. You could have lots of different answers here. You could have chosen all sorts. So I have put in there 10 add 90. You could have put 50 add 50, 60 add 40. You could have put 99 add 1. There were lots of different ideas there. And on to the next challenge. We had 40 add 60 is 100. Oh, I've skipped over to question E there. 100 take away 50 is 50. 30 add 70 is 100. 100 take away 37 is 63. 100 equals 28 add 72. 78 equals 100 take away 22. That one was a bit trickier where the equal sign was. Then we've got 100 equals 28 plus 72. These questions are all linked, aren't they? If you've done one of them, it might help you with the other one. So questions C, G, and D could all help. And then the last one, 8 equals 100 take away. What do you need to take away from 100 to make 8? 92. Now on to our last challenge. So true or false? You can't make 100 by adding 3 odd numbers. Well, I think it's true. You can't do it because I've tried it a few times. So I've got 2 odd numbers, 95 add 3, that makes 98. And I had to add an even number on to make 100. I tried it again. 81 add 15. Well, that made 96. And then I had to add on another even number then to make 100. So that didn't work. So then I tried 93. Add 3, that made 98. And again, you had to add on an even number. So every time I tried it, I tried 2 odd numbers and the third number always had to be even. So yeah, you can't do it. On to the next one. There were lots and lots of ways to do it. So whatever was, oh, I put another one there. Sorry, 73 add 7, add 20. That was another even number. Let's go on to the next one. So for this one, on that right-hand side, I put 100 take away 10, and that is 90. So whatever is on the other side has got to balance 90. So you could do this lots of ways. I did 100 take away 5. Oh, it hasn't got a balance. It's going to be more than, sorry. 100 and take away 5 is 95. That is more than 90. I could have put 100 take away 4 is more than 90. I could have put 100 take away 20 is more than 100 take away 50. So there are lots and lots of different ways that you could have done that. As long as whatever is on the left-hand side of our greater than sign is more than whatever's on the right-hand side. And on to the final one. we've got the 1 add 9 fact. Well, we can use that to work out 11 add 9 is 20 and 1 add 19 is 20. We can also use it to help us work out that 10 add 90 is 100. On to the next one. 2 add 8 helps us know that 12 add 8 is 20, or 2 add 18 is 20, and also 20 add 80 is 100. 3 add 7 helps us to know that 13 add 7 is 20, 3 add 17 is 20, and 30 add 70 is 100. Well done if you've got all of those facts. There were some tricky questions in that one today, weren't there? But well done if you did them. So we have been working out how brilliant mathematicians calculate number bonds to 100. And that's it for our maths lessons this week. And do you know what? That is it for our online maths lessons, because our next lesson on Monday will be in the classroom. So we're looking forward to seeing you all on Monday. Have a fantastic weekend. We cannot wait to see you on Monday. So until Monday, bye-bye.